Back here in fog country, we're like little trolls stuck under the fog here in Boise. I'll tell you what, it's been pretty bad the last few mornings, and this is the worst it's been so far. Visibility's quarter of a mile or less in many locations. You're almost going to have to crawl to work this morning. Allow yourself some extra time. We also have some wet roads out there. I don't think black ice will be a huge problem since our temperature is hovering just above freezing or right at freezing. We're not in the upper 20s like we have been the last couple mornings, so it's not quite as cold. But I wouldn't rule out some black ice on some of the roads. But the fog is thick, and we're looking at a dry weekend. But we will have to deal with the fog the next couple mornings because of that newly fallen moisture from the rain last night, adding to the moisture content in the atmosphere. As far as that rain, it's now over there in eastern Idaho being picked up by the Pocatello radar site, and it looks like the Boise site is clear, except for, of course, that water vapor within the air. And when that water or that air mass becomes 100% saturated, that means fog. All fog is a cloud in contact with the ground. So, you know, it will move around a little bit. Our conditions could vary somewhat throughout the morning as we check those sky cams. But in general, it's pretty thick around the Boise area and probably pretty thick to the west and to the east. 33 degrees in Boise, Napa's at 32, Caldwell at 30, 32 in Mountain Home, and McCall checking in with 31 degrees at this hour. Here is our weather scenario: cold and stormy back east, a big low pressure trough carved out across the eastern U.S., producing all that snow in the northeast. Meanwhile, we have that low pressure system that gave us the rain showers. It's now moving out of our area, and in comes that high pressure ridge building in. It's not quite strong enough to keep the cloud cover out yet, but we're looking at some drier conditions moving in as we head into the weekend. Satellite map, there's those clouds I was talking about moving across that high pressure ridge. That gives us that stagnant weather pattern, and also fog, a distinct possibility under this situation. Also, the air quality won't be the greatest. Our moisture pushing off to the east. We're seeing some breaks in the clouds downstream to the southwest. Eventually, I think that will work its way in. Here's our futurecast picking up on the storminess that moved up from the south and just kind of gave us a glancing blow. Most of the precipitation to the southeast of Boise, but now we're going to start to clear up. That's above the fog and low clouds, and that was 5 o'clock this evening, and I think we might actually see some blue sky. But as we move it ahead, we'll start to see another disturbance moving across Nevada into Utah, but not quite making it into the Gem State. Maybe some cloud cover along our southern border. There's Saturday morning at 2:20 in the morning. And here is our tight futurecast as we move it through time. One thing you'll notice on this is we'll start to see the computer model picking up on the fog forming. And this is this evening, and clear skies. But then the fog reforms first off down here in the Magic Valley. Then it pushes to the east and spreads westward along the Snake River Plain. And then we start to see some breaks in the clouds. Then the fog reforms after midnight for Friday morning as well. So here's what we're looking at as far as the forecast. First off, for the Boise area, 44 degrees after morning fog. Morning fog tomorrow as well. High 43, partly cloudy as we head into the weekend. Could see some rain again Monday. Back to the deck.